The son of WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi and husband of Naomi, WWE has been and forever will be a fixture in Jimmy Uso's life.
These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are.
Man, when you're talking about Jimmy Uso, all he needs is to connect with one super kick, and that can change everything.
He may be down since day one-ish, but that kick will put you down in a second. Big slam.
Into an armbar, submission move locked in. Sami Zayn starting to struggle. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the offensive himself, or does he attempt to make a tag here?
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys.
Oh,
and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
Uh-oh, soul kick, pin and uppercut. Back now inside the ring. Here is Jimmy Uso in position now. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. You gotta believe this one's over. Sami Zayn not in a very good spot right here. If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
If I'm his partner, I'm furious right now. There's no reason why he shouldn't have made a tag by now.
Uh-oh, soul kick.
The Usos had dreams of playing professional football. They were highly recruited out of high school and played...
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Sent out to the center of the ring.
Ooh, right in the face, destroyed.
Uh-oh, soul kick! Every WWE superstar has a unique path to stardom. I remember in the mid-2000s when their father Rikishi told me about Jimmy and Jay receiving college recruiting letters at home to play college football.
I've seen footage of the Usos playing at the linebacker position in college, and they were tremendous on the defensive side of the football. In the end, it looks like they're right where they should be here in WWE, and that's putting a beating on people.
Kevin Owens doing a great job of turning that one around.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive. There are so many ways Jey Uso can hurt an opponent, but the...
Uh-oh, Uso! He's got him in position, Byron!
Oh, you know what's coming next. Oh!
Oh, it's over! Jimmy Uso tags in. He might have it. Jey Uso. Oh, this is devastating. Single leg Boston Crab.
He's back in control here. Come on, Kevin Owens. You can do this.
Beautiful technique. You can see that Owens is looking overwhelmed. He started this match in great health, but now it seems fatigue has set in.
I'm not used to seeing this.
Yeah, KO will have something new to complain about if things stay this way.
He's been complaining about your commentary for years, Saxton.
This might be it.
Oh, my. Things aren't going so well for Kevin Owens.
We got it covered. Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Uh-oh. Soul kick.
2.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. And
Jay Lethal kick. Man, that's what he was looking.
He's got him covered.
Oh boy, he is rolling. They got it.
Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
Still can't believe I get paid to watch this amazing action.
Here are your winners, Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso. The Uso.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Ooh, right to the face. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Hard shot. Ooh, what impact. He's starting to show signs of fatigue. Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack, though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now. Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent. Uh-oh. Side effect!
Can he finish the job?
Does Young even know where he is? There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Ooh.
Just punched him right in the mouth. You know, even before Matt Hardy became Woken, he could still be a bit strange. Need I remind you guys of when he used to call himself version 1?
Cole, you really need to be more tech savvy. Matt Hardy version 1 was an excellent reboot. He'd come to the ring every week with Matt facts that would both delight and inform the WWE Universe.
Corey brought up Matt Hardy version 1's old Matt facts, and I just dusted off an old website to read them. Let me get this straight. Matt strongly dislikes mustard? Matt is a great juggler? What are these?
Byron, here, you missed this one. Matt is annoyed by stupid questions. If you can't recognize the wisdom behind these Matt facts, I feel sorry for you.
Just trying to figure them out. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. the unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural tag team champions.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown tag team champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half,
Bray Wyatt drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Now, Bray Wyatt needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Boy, does he ever.
Ooh!
Too quick for him there.
when you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Alexander Wolf may have it. Just a step quicker, it looks like. Is he done? Tag team competition dates back all the way. Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Drop down. Boom, what impact. Uh-oh.
He has something big planned.
Slam down hard.
Matt Hardy's become a tough competitor to prepare for now that he's woken. Corey, how can you prepare for Matt Hardy?
Well, any potential opponent should be eating plenty of beef.
Alexander Wolf in control here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sit up. Powerbomb. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
That should do. He's going for the pin. They did it. Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be
Here
memorable.
are your
In fact,
winners,
I've almost
Eric
forgotten it happened
Young
already.
Big-time tag team match underway here.
All the budding tag teams out there hoping to one day make it to the big stage. Better be watching this match with a notepad in hand, because you can bet this is going to be a lesson in how it's done.
Back in from the apron.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
The Miz looking a little bit shaken. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars...
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability...
Brutal stomp, but it doesn't end there.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Boom! That hurt. This is all but over.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, maybe the difference between a win and a loss, maybe even more.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques, like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
And what a reversal from Jey Uso. Soul kick. Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who've dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault.
The devastation that comes from the Samoan Splash is definitely a family affair when you're talking about Jimmy Uso. We can feel the impact from here when Jimmy lands on his opponent.
Now we see Jimmy Uso hurting a little here.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now... Might be a good time to give him what he wants.
When you're the son of WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, it's safe to say you know how to fly. Jimmy Uso's version of the Samoan Splash is as devastating as they come.
Seeing Jimmy Uso climb to that top rope means he's looking to put his opponent away. The Samoan Splash is going to bring Jimmy more victories as time goes on.
Harsh impact.
Oh, the reversal by The Miz. He's making a statement here with this attack. This could be it.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT. That almost came out of nowhere.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
No, he reverses it.
Not the fall that hurts, it's the sudden stop at the end.
Jimmy Uso beginning to look a little weak out there. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
If you told me heading into this match that he was going to absorb so much punishment, I would have called you a liar. Especially you, Saxton. But then again, I never believe anything that comes out of your mouth.
This is where we find out who the better man is. And at this point, it could very well be either one of these guys. That's how close this thing is.
Nailed it.
And there's the tag. The Miz into the ring.
Of course, you want to keep Jimmy Uso out of the air, but you don't want to turn this match into a fight. The Usos grew up fighting.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
The Miz is looking very beaten right now. He needs to find a way to create some space or else this thing's over.
He's running on fumes right now. It might be smart for him to make a tag. You'd have to think his partner has a little more gas in the tank.
Corey, earlier you talked about how an opponent should approach a matchup with Jimmy Uso. A superstar definitely wants to keep Jimmy grounded, but they also want to keep their distance because Jimmy can brawl with the best of them.
For a superstar to have any chance at defeating Jimmy Uso, that superstar must make sure Jimmy doesn't get airborne. That superstar also has to make sure they don't try to go toe-to-toe with the second-generation superstar. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage.
Jay about to attempt the big splash. Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years.
Superplex! The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
The Miz is looking to end this. Back now inside the ring.
Hooked up.
Curtis Axel gets the tag. And off the tag is Jimmy Uso. Soul kick. This could end it in a hurry.
This is going to be painful. Half crab is locked in deep.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
And he releases the hold.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
One more time.
Soul kick.
Just striking at will. Curtis Axel was able to get out of the way there. Oh boy, he is rolling.
When the WWE Universe first saw Curtis Axel, he competed under a different name during the second season of NXT.
We've seen this before.
Boom! That hurt. This one's over, guys.
Now Jimmy Uso needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Corey, before you talk,
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Lariat.
Jimmy Uso looks like he's really struggling under this pressure. Unless this thing turns around here, this tag team match is all but over. He has got to fight back. Now it's Jey Uso on the defensive, but not for a second do I expect him to back down now.
It's no secret that quick tags,
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Boom!
Jey Uso just barely getting out of the way with the quickness.
What a slam! Impactful. Will jar your spine. Super kick.
Reverses that one. Wisely bringing the action back into the ring. Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
He's teetering on the edge here.
Oh, nasty impact.
Not a good time to be Curtis Axel, fellas. Things don't look good for Curtis Axel.
He's got the shoulders down. Could have been it right there. He's calling for it. This could be all fun.
Man, just when you...
And here's Jey Uso into the quick cover. An easy kick out from Curtis Axel.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included. Oh, distance there.
Here he goes.
Harsh impact. The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
There it is. Now the question is, can Jimmy Uso finish?
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Cole. Look out, look out! Super kick! Not a good time to be Curtis Axel, fellas.
There it is. Now the...
Now that's an impressive tag team victory. And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here are your winners, Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso. The Uso.
And here we go. This tag team match is going to be heated, to say the least.
Guys, there's nothing like a good old-fashioned tag team match. Oh!
You gotta believe this one's over.
Wow, talk about knowing where you're at all times. wisely bringing the action back into the ring. Suplex. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. He's not looking like himself here. He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
It might be time for him to recharge.
His shoulders are down. He goes for the cover. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
Just power out.
Incoming! Here comes the big splash attempt. There may be no getting out of this. The single leg Boston Crab.
Wow, the crowd's on the edge of their seats.
Man, I wonder if Alexander Wolf can survive this.
The Usos have accomplished a great deal here in WWE, and they're far from done. I'm going to take you back to the March 3rd, 2014 edition of Monday Night Raw, when Jimmy and Jay defeated the legendary team, the New Age.
He's looking at...
Man, can he finish the job?
Oh, come on. Don't have it end like this. And here's another peek at the moves he saw in that match.
Look at him go.
Here are your winners, Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso. The Usos.
I can't wait to see what the big dog, Roman Reigns, has in store tonight.
All the budding tag teams out there hoping to one day make it to the big stage. Better be watching this match with a notepad in hand, because you can bet this is going to be a lesson in how it's done.
Nailed it.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, what a boot.
The Usos had dreams of playing professional football. They were highly recruited out of high school and played side by side as linebackers at the University of West Alabama. And when it appeared that a life in the NFL wasn't going to happen, they sold office furniture for 6 years before training to become WWE superstars.
Every WWE superstar has a unique path to stardom. I remember in the mid-2000s when their father Rikishi told me about Jimmy and Jay receiving college recruiting letters at home to play college football.
I've seen footage of the Usos playing at the linebacker position in college, and they were tremendous on the defensive side of the football. In the end, it looks like they're right where they should be here in WWE, and that's putting a beating on people.
Oh, what agility. The armbar is locked in.
Ambrose starting to struggle now. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
I think only a group as treacherous as the Welcoming Committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalia's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish glass kicker turn the tide.
Looking at it here.
Single leg Boston Crab cinched in. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
Here is Jimmy Uso in position now.
Dean Ambrose is relentless. This is a man who...
Jimmy Uso.
Man, that has got to be it.
They did it! They won the match!